It's your life with Nicole and Natalie. Do what you want. Be who you're destined to be.
Welcome back, lifers.
It's your fam, Natalie
And Nicole.
and today is Free for All Friday.
Hey.
Free for All Friday.
Hey.
Free for All Friday.
Hey.
How are y'all doing today?
Hello.
Anywho,
Okay. Wow, I turned my whole nose ring around.
it's not a nose ring, it's a septum piercing.
Awesome. Awesome. How you guys doing today?
How are you doing?
Me? I'm doing exceptionally well.
I'm doing wonderfully well.
She has to say I guess. Okay. Exceptionally and wonderfully.
Wonderfully
forehead is
well.
shining.
It is. Sis got that glow. You're glowing, boo. Anyways, today is Free for All Friday, and this Friday we were going to talk about our favorite male authors. But after doing the favorite female authors, we realized we do not read a lot of male authors.
Not at all.
We're going to change that.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to pick an author. I mean, I have Eric Jerome Dickey. I've read him. Carl Weber.
Yeah.
I don't want to read something I've already read.
Not even that. I would like to give other people that isn't.
Quan, have you read Quan?
Is that Ashley? No, that's Ashley Jaquavius.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever read Quan.
We're going to talk about that another video. We're going to pick a male author and we're going to read him and his work, some of his work. And it's Friday, y'all.
It's Friday. It's Friday.
Hey.
It's Friday. Girl, because I was about to jam it. It's Friday.
Anyways, it's Friday. Seriously, happy Friday.
Yeah. We have one more day before we're off. As you can tell, we are okay. We are excited. So
Okay. No,
please
seriously.
excuse us. And then we're tired, so you know.
You know when you get tired, everything's
work.
hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
It is, especially
It
in our
was a
family.
work today.
It was a work today.
It was a day at work.
It was. So today we are just talking about it's random. It's free for all. So we're just gonna talk about what's on our mind, which is her cooking. Nicole's cooking, not my cooking. I am a chef. I never ever make meals that are bad. My specialty to cook is probably Alfredo. You disagree?
Go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead.
I make a banging Alfredo sauce for our seafood boils.
That we do.
And so,
I agree.
Thank you.
Just the sauce. Well, go ahead.
I make a wonderful chicken and shrimp Alfredo. Like I said, because the sauce, I mean, it's just amazing. And the chicken and shrimp be good too.
Yeah, it does. When it's seasoned. Go ahead.
Wow. I tried to make a, why am I yelling for? I'm happy. I tried to make a, what was it? A chicken, broccoli, and cheese casserole, right? I did it per the instructions.
Obviously, she left something out. She skipped a piece of
I did not skip a piece
instruction.
No, I did not. It was, so I cooked it the way it said to be cooked.
Okay.
Don't do that. What was wrong with it?
It was chalky. That rice tasted like you was eating chalk. You could write on the blackboard.
Nicole has ate chalk before, y'all don't know.
Yeah, her rice.
Wow. Yeah, that one, it was really nasty though. It was really, really nasty.
It was disgusting.
I do not know how to make desserts. Like, I want to learn how to make a cake. Like, our grandma, she used to, everything was from scratch. And I really am, now that I'm older and grandma has passed away, I hate that I was not in the kitchen as much as she tried to make us be in the kitchen. You know, because those recipes, like her macaroni and cheese was divine. Divine.
Can't nobody make it like me though.
Grandma,
I mean, I got it from her, but
anyways, Nicole had made this macaroni and cheese before. No, was it the macaroni and cheese or was it Alfredo? Nicole had me. Was it Alfredo?
what's wrong?
Boy, that thing was cheesy.
It was Alfredo.
Man, let me tell you, you ever had some? This is when you think you're gonna die when you eat your mozzarella sticks. When you eat a mozzarella stick and that cheese gets stuck right there.
And you was like,
you about to
and then after that, you try to.
and now you panicking, so you're like, You like literally sticking your hand in there, pulling out the mozzarella cheese. So that has happened.
Yeah.
Or that turkey that has like the little skin around it.
Yes.
Oh my God. Same thing goes. No one around you know that you almost just died.
Yeah.
They looking at you and your eyes watered like,
Yeah.
you okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, Nicole had made some Alfredo and that mess was cheesy.
I think that was my first time making it
Probably so.
with like my homemade sauce because we
Too much your homemade roux?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I used to buy. I'm eating graham crackers, y'all. In case you ever see me like stuffing something in my mouth. But I used to buy ragu.
I'm trying to crunch on the side. I'm trying to be very woman.
I used to buy ragu, and then one day they didn't have it. No, our cousin Teresa had posted something about macaroni and cheese, and then and I think this is before she made that group. It's called What You Cooking.
What you cooking?
So What You Cooking on Facebook. They shared her out. But our cousin Teresa had some lady was like, something about how she got noodles stick together, and then Teresa was like, oh, she makes a roux, and she put down how you make it. So I was like, okay, let me make it with for my Alfredo. Totally different texture. Because of course you season it yourself. But I'm talking about okay, not the part that was bad, but when you finally get it right, you season the food yourself, and so it doesn't have that jar taste. You know how the store bought taste.
But once you cook your own stuff,
You don't even want to cook.
you don't want
you don't. I know.
I refuse
don't.
to.
Yeah, I don't cook. I don't use the jar sauce anymore because I learned how to cook it myself, and it's so freaking good.
potato sauce. No, tomato sauce. Spaghetti sauce. That's all
Yeah.
I know.
Did you get my spaghetti sauce from TJ?
Girl, TJ never.
Okay, TJ. I'll be calling you soon.
I be texting him.
I'm about to
soon.
text him. I'll be texting you soon, TJ.
Wow, he lying. Oh, see, I'm bringing some spaghetti.
I'll be texting you soon. But that one. So once I found out how to, because making a roux for your sauce in your for Alfredo and macaroni is almost the same thing. And then we add a little secret ingredient to make ours just a little bit better.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you guys.
Absolutely not. That's why it's a secret.
You gotta pay me.
Give me my queen.
Okay.
Ooh.
Them hands will start a fire. Look at it. So, put it down. So, once I figured out how to
Hands can start a fire. Shut up.
to make my roux, my sauces have came out a whole lot better. But now we're trying. Okay, so I have made, and I have pictures of the food I've cooked. I made me and my husband I made him a vegan macaroni and cheese. So now you don't like the vegan cheese, but I do.
It's tasting air. Okay, if you want to eat
No.
some air, just go outside. Go,
I don't know. Did you get the what is it?
the Violite? No, Viola.
Yeah.
Voila.
Viola.
Viola Davis. Wait a minute.
But voila. Got it from Food Line for $3.99. It is really good to me.
It's disgusting.
It tastes just like cheese to me. But and then the noodles I got was the chickpea noodles, but it was like chickpea penne pasta because I didn't see the chickpea elbow noodles, so I got chickpea penne pasta, and it was good. I enjoyed it. I really did. I enjoyed it. Jody probably enjoyed it a little bit more than I did, and he probably was just trying not to hurt my feelings because you have that certain. You're so used to that certain texture, that certain flavor.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was good though. It's just like whatever. And then, same way with my candied yams. That was the first time ever making.
Oh
candied
yeah,
yams.
that was good though.
You tasted mine?
Yeah, because you made me a plate. Remember?
Oh, I did.
You made a plate of that. It was chicken, barbecue chicken. The
Mac and
vegan
cheese.
mac
Did
and
you
cheese.
eat it? Did you eat it? Because you told me you didn't. I just thought about that. Like, because you have been talking trash about this.
I ate it.
No, you didn't.
I ate a fork full of it.
Then you lied.
Even Morgan wouldn't eat it.
Then you told me that it was. You was like, oh yeah, that's so good. Then you even asked if I had more. Why are you like this? Why you asking if I had more? I remember this conversation. It's all coming back to me now. Because you asked me if I had more, and I was like, no, Jody ate it all. And you was like, she didn't say yes. She said, oh, man. Wow, so you didn't like it for real?
No.
Wow.
I had vegan mac and cheese. Because I was like, oh, well, let me buy some. Because I even went and bought some $3.99. Like you said, I went and bought some. And so I had made tacos.
Yo, this is crazy.
I had made tacos. And so I was like, I had bought a small bag of just the taco blend. Mm-hmm. The Mexican taco blend cheese or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was like, hey. So so after I finished making the tacos, you know, and then on the stove, I set everything on the stove. And I was like, y'all, this is it. And I made sure I put the, I had pico, sour cream, lettuce, tomato, and I had the cheese on the side of the counter. Mm-hmm. So, you know, that way DJ can come and get him some to eat or whatever. And I was like, make sure you use this vegan cheese. This costs $3.99. So he used it. And he's like, and so he's like, when he seen me making mine, you know what? Oh, no. When he seen me making mine, I really wanted some before, but then you was eating them all. And I was like, dang. But you didn't offer.
You right.
So DJ, he saw me making mine. He's like, you ain't even use the vegan cheese. What's that bag of cheese you got over there? And I was like, huh? Who? Yeah, it was definitely that Mexican blend. So anyways, I had tried the vegan cheese on broccoli. Mm-hmm. It don't melt like that. What is it, government cheese? It does
melt.
Government cheese. It tastes like air, Cole.
You have to.
I don't have to season the other shredded cheese. Why should I have to sit there and season this shredded cheese? Because it's Viola Davis?
No. But you gotta think about, what does the other shredded cheese have that this vegan
pasteurized milk. the heck? It has those cultures and enzymes. I mean, that's what it has. That's what gives it that je ne sais quoi. Girl, I've been into that and I was like, I spit that mess right on there. I was like,
It was good. I think I put it with our burgers.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of burgers, go ahead. I ain't gonna forget.
But I put it with our burgers, and I think I had like added some, so it could be like cheesy burgers or whatever. Because you know we do the ground turkey or ground chicken burgers, whatever it was. But
ground chicken burgers?
I think it was probably ground turkey. I can't remember if it's ground turkey or ground chicken.
I think it was ground turkey. Did you know the beefsteak tomato is? It's that big tomato. You don't like you know the beefsteak tomato. It's just a big tomato.
Okay.
It's really big.
Okay.
You don't like tomatoes like that, do you? I like it when they're firm.
Yeah, I don't like them mushy.
No, and you know what? When I cut tomatoes, inside of, I have to get the insides out. I don't know why.
That's the nutrients. Why?
Because it be slimy. I don't know. Anywho, I seen this girl on TikTok once again. She had made burgers. Okay, and as her bread, she had used 2 beefsteak tomatoes with lettuce, cheese, and bacon and stuff like that. So why you about to laugh for?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I just ready to see what this is like.
I was just saying, like, she wrapped it in parchment paper and ate it like that. She wrapped it in parchment. What?
So she ate the parchment paper?
No, she wrapped it in parchment paper to keep, because you know it's gonna be messy because it's tomatoes. But yeah, I'm gonna cook for y'all one day. I'm gonna cook that for you.
I think that's a segment too far. Okay, what I do want to cook
for me?
Yeah.
Yes. Please, no vegan cheese. Was that what it's gonna be?
You don't even know it's vegan cheese.
I'm gonna know it's vegan.
It's not gonna be the voila cheese, y'all. What I was gonna do was, I was seeing it on TikTok, because I now have a TikTok page, and it was Lizzo. She made Brussels sprout nachos, and she had.
Don't play mouse nachos, though.
Cashews.
I don't eat cashews, though.
Okay, walnuts.
I don't eat nuts.
Pecans. Yes, you do nuts.
No, I do not.
You don't eat cashews.
Nicole, now you know I don't eat cashews. That's you and Sharika.
You don't eat walnuts.
If they're in a turtle.
You don't eat pecans.
When we pick them off the tree. Cole, please don't play with the nachos, Cole.
No, I'm gonna make it, okay? If y'all follow Lizzo on TikTok, she make these Brussels sprout nachos.
I don't like Brussels. Let me get close, y'all.
You don't like Brussels sprouts?
I don't like Brussels sprouts. And she's supposed to be my twin. She's supposed to know me. Don't like Brussels sprouts.
Are you serious? Why don't you like? What's wrong with Brussels sprouts?
I don't like cashews.
Well, what's wrong with Brussels sprouts?
I just don't like them.
Why? What?
The smell of them.
How did you have them when you cooked them? Did you ever cook them? Have you ever eaten them?
I smelled them.
But you never eaten them.
But I smelled them.
Fish don't smell good, but yeah, you eat that.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Who said fish doesn't smell good?
Fish, now you know darn all well fish stinks.
No, it does not. It all depends on how you season it. Isn't it what you just told me? If your fish still smell like fish, like that seed, and you after you finish cooking it, you ain't cooking it right.
But wait, you've never had Brussels sprouts.
I don't like the smell, Nicole.
Okay, so what if I cook you Brussels sprouts?
What is this supposed to mean, Cole? It's still Brussels sprouts.
Yes.
So you gonna cook it without the smell?
You're not gonna smell it because I'm gonna cook it before I come over here.
Nicole, don't you know how much I love nachos? Okay, so you try them first. You
Okay.
first,
I will.
and then I want your honest review. And ain't no here. Natalie, taste this. Come on, I'm gonna show you what you're gonna do. This is how you're gonna do. You're gonna like, Natalie, taste this. And I'm like, okay, what's wrong with the Cole? Nothing. And I'm like, what's wrong? I'm like, you eat it. You're like, okay. See?
No, I'm a really.
Cole, you better.
I don't want that presser. That's dry. I'm a really cook it. But anyway, Lizzo made, and it's like, okay, she made Brussels sprouts.
Mm-hmm.
She put them in the air fryer. I don't have an air fryer.
Mama, give it to your air fryer. It ain't like you using it. You got all this appliance and you don't use it. Just give it to us.
2 years. Okay, I bought you that for Christmas 2 years ago.
The only reason why she used that blender because Mr. Coonan used it.
2 years. But anyway, she did Brussels sprouts, cut them in half, and put a little bit of, drizzle a little bit of olive oil on them, and maybe some sea salt, or just some other seasoning. And she did the walnuts. I want to say either walnuts or cashews.
I'm pretty sure it's walnut for the
as her
meat.
meat.
A lot of people do
And
walnut.
she
Walnuts.
had did grape tomatoes and blended them, and so she can make like a salsa or whatever. And it looked really, really good.
It's the same
She
person
did the
who
vegan
has
cheese,
People
but
who eat the nature cereal, and I know that looks nasty.
I don't know. I never had it, but because I don't like
Coconut.
yeah, ugh. But she did what do you call it? This vegan cheese, the queso, the vegan queso, and then she added her own little stuff in there. It looked really good. I want to try it. I think it looks good.
Okay.
I'm serious.
I'm gonna try it. You cook it. Your money.
It's one thing I did try. I want to try. And then I want to try to make some stuff. I made stuffed peppers before, but I need some peppers that's going to be hot. Jalapenos, I don't know.
think
Maybe
you
I'm
picking
getting
them
them
right.
wrong. I know. You talking about me?
Not that maybe we.
Yeah, because every time I go to the food line
right.
and get a jalapeno,
You just know you're gonna have that little that little spice in
yeah,
there.
like in my chest or something. No,
They
it's
make
the
you go,
most, the most
regular pepper I've ever had.
It's no ha I'm
Mhm.
here. But I did want to make that. I made some. I made them stuff with bacon and cream cheese. It was really good.
I don't think I got some of that one.
I don't think so either.
I want to make some stuffed shells. I don't even know where I would look for shells at in Food Line.
So maybe get out of Food Line.
Trader Joe's. You know we have a Trader Joe's here.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
over
I
there.
did.
Battleground.
Yeah, yes I did. But and then one of my favorite. So my favorite go-to meal, I think, would be. I don't know.
My favorite go-to meal in the crock pot would be that white chicken chili.
Okay.
I am really in love with that recipe that you gave me. It's like I can really eat that. Now that right there, because I don't eat leftovers.
Yeah.
I don't. And I keep saying I'm going to get better at that. Because it's money wasted. Or if I could just, because especially when you're doing meal prepping, that's leftovers. But I do not like leftovers.
I know, me neither. I know. But I'm doing better with that though.
So that means, did you really eat that stuff we cooked?
What stuff with the
sausage and all that?
Oh yeah, because first of all, that was delicious. The sauce by itself was good. You didn't eat it? Why?
Brought it to work and it's just sitting in the refrigerator.
You was wasteful. You
did.
wasted my money. You wasteful.
My money. But anyways, I'm eating tomorrow for lunch.
It's been okay. Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
You could.
it's good.
Yeah.
But
what's my favorite meal to cook? I don't know. Cause
what about in the crock pot? What's your favorite meal to cook in the crock pot? Like I said, the white chicken chili was for me. I really love it. Like Nicole said, those garbanzo beans is just they're so good.
Yes,
they're really good. And all that, just everything, the entire recipe just blends so well together. It really does. And like I said, you can have some jasmine rice on it, like on the side.
Oh, I don't even need the rice because
But you could.
You could, but
You could have some because that's what I made for Chelsea. I made her some jasmine rice on the side. I washed my rice. I made some jasmine rice on the side. I got days. And
I'm trying to figure out what do I like in the crock pot.
Pot roast and stuff. I did
Oh
see.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but did you see a thing where you can thicken up your sauce to make a gravy? To make a because you do know when you put it in the crock pot or whatever, the crock pot, whatever, it makes it. It's like the juice. It's just really water. But I seen a video where you can make it thick, it's like gravy.
I like make my gravy on the stove now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So all they did was I forgot what they pan seared the pot roast, right? Put olive oil, like you said, olive oil, and then they pan seared both sides, right? And then they placed that in the bottom of the crock pot, okay? And then they added all the other stuff, like your vegetables and whatnot, right? And then they added the whatever liquid you're gonna add, whether you add water or what is it, beef stock?
I add vegetable stock.
Vegetable stock, okay. So either beef stock, so beef stock, water, or your vegetable stock. You add it to your desired amount. But in that pan that you had pan seared the pot roast, you're going to add your flour. You're gonna mix it with the oil because what you're not,
Before it's finished, you're gonna already put it in there.
What do you mean?
Like you said, you're gonna add the flour, so you put the flour. Oh, okay, never mind.
You get what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Okay, so since in that pan that you pan seared your pot roast, you're gonna add the flour. You're not gonna add water.
Okay, this is to make the gravy.
You're not gonna add water because you already have your liquid
inside the crock pot.
Exactly. All you're gonna do is just pour that stuff in there, and then let it cook for 8 hours. It's gonna thicken up, and boom, there goes your gravy. So while you add, okay. I said I was gonna try that because I've never pan seared my. Okay, and what's that thing that I got? It's like a hammer.
The meat tenderizer.
Yes, I need to really do that with mine. So tenderize your meat, of course, pan sear it, and then put your what is it called? Your flour, and then season your flour. You already know how you do season your gravy, and then pour it over, and then thicken it up.
I need to try that.
I will too. I thought that was really because I was like, I'd never thought of that.
Yeah, that maybe I'll do that for Sunday dinner. I'm not sure, but yeah, maybe I'll do that for Sunday dinner.
Okay.
I know that Jody loves steak. If I could get steak, I know I have to be in the mood.
But I just can't.
Yeah, I have to be really in the mood for steak. I be trying to, but like Philly cheesesteak is totally different than like steak. Jody likes ribeye for porterhouse.
Yeah,
and he likes it medium well. Medium rare, medium well. I don't know, but I cannot get. I wish I could get like good at cooking it because Jody, he'll tell me, okay, take it off now, but I see that little bit of blood. I'm like,
it need to go back in there.
Yeah, so I want to get good at doing that.
Okay,
and so normally if I ask Jody, hey babe, what you feel like eating for dinner? Normally he will recommend steak. But then I have to cook something for me because, like Natalie said, I'm not a big steak person at all.
I would love for us because Jody gave you that great stuff for Christmas one time. The baking stuff,
we use it.
You do,
yeah.
What have you baked?
You
didn't bake no cake, Cole, because I'm still. I don't like cake like that, but I'm still waiting.
Okay, I ain't gonna say I've used it. I will say
Jody's used it. But what you haven't used it really?
No, Jody made monkey bread.
Oh yeah, I've had it.
Out of he made a healthy version. Yeah, Jody he went to school for a reason. Jody makes good good healthy stuff that and makes it flavorful. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of people, that's what turns people away from the health stuff is the flavor.
It's the flavor. Yeah. I don't like bland stuff.
Yeah. So it's all about how you season and how you flavor it.
Absolutely.
So Jody definitely, I'm learning that from him. And with me, I think, I was so good. I like cooking, I don't want to say soul food. Mm-hmm. But like,
I got these
you know,
auntie
okay,
for a reason.
I like my collard green. Cook me some collard greens with some smoked turkey necks. I need to cook that. And you know, the macaroni and cheese and the hamburger smothered in gravy. But we're trying to be healthy. You know, not trying to be. We are.
Yeah.
Healthier version of ourselves. So we haven't. You know, the collard greens, of course, because greens is good for you.
Yes.
But all the other stuff we really let go. So I want to come up with maybe something on a new.
What about a healthy soul food Sunday?
Right. I actually looked it up on Google.
You did?
Yes.
Did you see anything that's
I did.
worth trying?
I don't know. Like as far as like meat,
I would like to know like more about the spices out there. You know, there's so many different spices with so many different flavors, and they all go well with certain types of things. It's like I said, so many.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I have that much time to dedicate to knowing how many. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's even hard sometimes to just fit in cooking. You know, but that's all about how I prioritize. I realize that we prioritize at work. I'm going to have to learn how to prioritize at home.
Yeah, because I was.
I've slacked off with my cooking, and I'm like really disappointed. Like I've really done that. Like I really have, but
like I said, but if you know what you have to work on, it'll be easy for you to work on it because you automatically know what you have to work on.
I really have been.
Thought that was my car, but okay.
I know mine. Yours sounds like a little baby. Did? But I really have been putting my focus elsewhere, and I just need to reshift a little bit, and just still keep what I have as my focus now, but just reshift, and that's all it is.
Yeah.
But I would love. What did Mama say? Mama said we need to have a green cook-off. I'm with her with that.
Yeah,
I'm with her with that.
I would love if you guys have any, because I mean, of course we can look. I can look on Google, but Google doesn't tell me. You know, okay, hey. Someone that you know have tried this, and you know, I really would like an honest opinion. I know that there are certain people out here who had to change their diets because of health issues or whatever the case may be. I don't mind trying stuff. You know,
I don't like oysters.
Yeah, I've never had an oyster, but I just don't like how.
We tried fried calamari.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but once that makes it
It's
cold,
chewy. It's just ugh. But like the green smoothies. When I got my, what is it? Hold on. Nutri Ninja. It came with a
book.
So
I like green smoothies though.
I mean, I like them, but I never made them.
So you almost got choked, didn't you?
No, it was like a
little tickle in your throat.
No tickle. You like
Not the voice though, Cole. It's the voice for me.
No, I don't know. But I would like to try a good recipe for green smoothie. And something just like a healthier version. I need more options.
Yeah.
To bring to work. I think I have.
Me too.
I have spinach tortilla Jody down because we don't buy
Troy,
bread.
you cook. I don't know, Troy, if you do any healthier version. Although you know I've only had your cooking one time.
Oh, that's good for them, Troy, because I've never had.
Troy cooks. Tony cooks too. Don't let her fool you. Tony be cooking too.
Nope.
Kat. I know Kat cooks a lot of healthier stuff. Like because I know that some people like when she cooks certain things that she cannot use because they may be allergic to it. So Kat too, like she just told me. Well, Kat did tell me she just tried asparagus for the first time recently. She loves it.
Oh, that's good.
She said I like asparagus now.
Too.
So Kat, your recipes too. I don't know who else. I know it's plenty of people out there.
Katrina?
Yeah, P be cooking her tail off.
Yeah,
I mean,
she
Team 5. She got to cook.
Katrina,
so
let me know, please.
She lost all that weight too.
Yeah.
I know, P, you have some good recipes out there.
I wouldn't mind trying something like for real. I really want to get.
She has her
good.
She has her P, put your page down.
Bigelow Unbox.
Bigelow Unbox. I think it is. Yes.
Is it Bigelow? Am I saying the last name right?
I think it is. Katrina Bigelow. Yeah. Anyways, put that because she really does cook. She be cooking. Like I said, but she don't got no choice. She got 3 kids, a husband, and herself. Team 5. But yeah, I'm willing to try other recipes. I don't mind it because, like I said, even if it doesn't you can always tweak it out. And
Yeah.
that's how I do now. Like with some of the stuff I'm cooking, you know, because you be like, it's just missing one thing. I don't know what it is. So you constantly keep tweaking it until you find that one thing.
Absolutely.
So, no yawning.
Okay, sorry.
We got one more day of work.
Yes, one more, y'all.
Lord, did you see what I just did?
No.
I said we got one more.
One more, y'all.
So, pick number. What he say?
Pick number three, boss. Number three.
But yeah.
That's Shrek, if y'all don't know.
Okay.
Shrek is a classic movie.
Yes,
Classic.
it
I
is.
don't care how old I am. I will always love Shrek. It is funny.
I did recently watch it too.
For real?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I
I really
didn't,
did.
but
Yeah.
Speaking of movies, so it's this movie on Netflix, Girl in the Cabin, Girl on the Lake.
Yes, I said I was gonna watch it. Is it worth watching?
Oh, so far it's crazy. I'm not gonna tell y'all, so if y'all wanna watch it on Netflix, it's in like the top
That'd be
10
cool.
movies.
I might have it like a date night or something.
It's good.
Because we did go see Godzilla
You told us.
versus and then we seen Judas and the Black Messiah. That movie.
Yeah, that movie right there. Great movie.
Great.
Excellent movie.
It really is. Like, if you haven't seen that movie, you should go look
see
at
it,
it and
most
just
definitely.
come up with your own I'm about to say conclusion, but your own interpretation of it. But anyways, let us know what y'all be cooking.
Yes,
give us
please.
some recipes.
Please. Some rest please.
Girl, it's the sleep. I need to go to bed.
Yes,
Okay.
Please give us some recipes. We would
Please.
love it.
I would love to.
If I make it, I'll credit you.
I ain't gonna pay you, but
I'll credit you.
I'll shout you out.
Yeah, for real.
No, I'm serious. Like, let me know. Let me know some recipes. I want to try something new. I want to get out. I want to go outside of my norm. Please. Outside of the norm does not be. I don't eat rattlesnakes, octopuses.
Oh, right.
We don't do none of that.
We don't do coconut.
No. So
Mushrooms. Can't eat
no.
them.
Can't eat mushrooms. We're allergic. So.
Sorry.
But yeah, seriously though, give us some ideas, please, and then how about this, y'all? Whoever give us some ideas, and we'll cook it, and we'll videotape us cooking it. Cool.
Absolutely.
Sounds wonderful. So we are almost at 30 subscribers, and let me tell y'all how much of excitement we had when we get a new subscriber.
Yes.
Like, we just got our 28th subscriber. Thank you. And
hello, Mari.
Okay, and it's so fun. It's just, I don't know. It's because just to start off new, and then just, I don't know. It's just, it's amazing.
It's the excitement.
It really is, and I'm excited. So it's 28 of y'all rocking with us, and trust me,
There's
we
28
appreciate
family members. Ooh, y'all, we getting there.
Okay, we're gonna grow.
We getting there.
We're gonna grow.
Say hello to your family members.
Okay, wave to them. Just that distant cousin, okay, and the bougie aunt. Okay, but so look, what you gotta do is tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend that it's their life, okay, and let them know about it's your life with twin Tingz, so that way our family can grow and grow and grow.
Yes.
But anyways, once we get to 50 subscribers, we will be having a raffle. A raffle? What was it? A giveaway?
A giveaway. A raffle is like, I think.
Well, you gotta buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we
no. So we're gonna have a giveaway. Okay. We have this gorgeous gift basket. So once we hit the 50 subscribers, we're gonna put all our name in a container.
Yeah.
We're gonna shake it up, and we're gonna record us pulling the name out, because we really do appreciate each and every one of you for just taking the time out of your life to come sit down, have
and
conversation with us.
And
to
sometimes we talk
interact
about
with
nothing,
us.
but it just conversation flows so freely. Copycat.
Okay.
Whatever.
And so
copycat.
I really appreciate it. I know Nicole appreciated it too, because this is the same way we are outside of this.
If you know us, then you know.
Yes.
If you hang with us, then you know.
You are greatly appreciated.
Yes, you are.
Your time is appreciated.
Yes, because you could be doing anything else, and you
chose to
decide
sit here
for 30, 40 some minutes sometimes. Depends on if we can't shut up. You know, you decide to be here with us, and we
sometimes
appreciate
it's so
you.
hard.
No,
Don't let us talk about books,
so
okay? Mine is too, though.
Jesus.
It's the glow for me. It's the glow.
You still can't do that.
It's the. I don't know.
Okay, come on. Off camera.
It's the glow. Okay.
Wow.
Girl, my dance will be popping. Okay, I'm done.
Wow.
But so 50 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway. So please tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend about It's Your Life. And like I said, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. That word love is something that I really use. I don't just give it away, but I am.
How long?
It's coming slowly. Where's it at? It was all bent up. Girl, talk about like What is these binoculars?
Yeah, it's cold in here. But okay. It is cold in here.
Oh, it's always cold in here.
Man, it's really cold in here today.
64 degrees. Anyway, you come to my house, get a blanket, get a jacket, please.
That's why I'm going home.
Anyways, though, so Nicole and our fam, how are you doing?
How's your mental?
And
Have you been kind to yourself?
girl, why does it need to have a brain fart? A brain fart.
Okay, how's your mental?
Today, okay, since we always say we're gonna be transparent, I just some things that's going on that I wish would be different. You know, I can't change it because I can't change it. You know, and you know how you start you worry about stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so, all I can do is stay prayed up, which I will.
Yes.
I'm going to stay prayed up. At work I'm not going to talk about work. I know because I was in a daze, girl.
Yes.
But I'm not going to talk about work. But it was just, you know, it's work. You know, no 2 days is the same, which is totally fine. We've been busier because it's getting hotter. Yes, like I said, we want to be busy.
Yes.
But I just, you know, just sometimes you just gotta take a breath. You gotta take a breath. And I know Nicole had a busy day, and not today, but Thursday, she had a very busy day, and the way she handled it, I told her, I texted her, I was like, I'm so proud of you. I am proud of how she handled it. She was stuck in a very bad situation at work, as far as like being down people being sick and so on and so forth, and she had to rock it out by herself with 2 other people, and she did it. It may not have been the best to other people, but she rocked it out by herself in the kitchen. And so I was commended. Like, she's like, I'm bothered. Like, I'm not going to dwell on it. Like you said, because there is no point.
Right. I was
You couldn't
so
change it.
unbothered.
Yeah,
Like,
so
I mean,
she did the best she could as quickly as she could, and that's all I can require. You know, that's all I can expect or whatever. So anyways, I love the way she handled that, and that just made me smile. But I had then Queen, I gotta ask Queen for her baby's Queen Asia, for her daughter's name. So if y'all just, when you say your prayers, you just, you know, put Queen in there because her daughter has a heart murmur. But she, like I told Queen, you don't worry until you have to. Baby could grow out of it. We've heard plenty of people who have. So just, you're not gonna worry until you have to worry. But yeah. Anyways, enough about me. How's your mental?
My mental is good. I'm a little tired.
Yeah.
I don't have to cook tonight because we are actually eating leftovers. So
She made Alfredo. She didn't bring me any.
I didn't make it. Jody made it because I had stuff to do. I had work to do. So.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
But my mental is good.
Okay.
Good day.
After that. How you doing? Didn't I just ask you how you doing?
That's my mental.
That's 2 different things. How am I doing? I'm sleepy too.
That's it. That's all. I really am. I just
I'm sleepy.
I got enough sleep. But you know, you ever be sleeping and you like, hold on, I'm getting this sleep is too good.
Yeah, so let me get up.
So you keep waking up.
Yeah.
I kept waking up like I just knew I was oversleeping. And I don't know, but I wasn't. I was good.
And mine was just Morgan, since Morgan is in heat and this is her first time, you know, it's just, she was whining last night. And she slept in the bed with me, but she's laying beside me whining. And then, like, they don't know how to, like, lay their heads, like, you know, soft. They, like,
yeah.
And I'm like, dang. Like,
flops. I was like,
yeah, I'm talking like this. And I was like, God almighty, but she was just whining last night. So I gave her it's a hemp thing to help her relax. That thing did not help her relax at all. That child was up. And I was like, God, I was wondering, like, oh my God, well, can I get her, maybe if I give her, but you know, they said don't give her a hot bath, unlike it does us.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, like, I'm sleepy, got some stuff done. So, have I been kind to myself today? Absolutely. I really have.
Me too.
I would say that I did take a moment to myself because I was sitting there and I was just, I was sitting there and something just overcame me. And then, of course, my past, I started thinking about my past. Like I said, if you haven't dealt with trauma, either present or past, that thing will sneak up on you like a daggone thief in the night. So I was just like, Natalie, you gotta find you a therapist. You have to stop procrastinating. You have to stop saying you're gonna do it. Even if you ask your doctor to recommend one, you know, you're gonna have to. I was thinking about hitting up Terry and Tori. Who's it, Tori that does it or Terry? One of them. Tori.
Tori.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was thinking about going ahead and hitting her up. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna have to. But then after that, you know, I said, and I was like, girl, you got this. But it was important to be present in that moment, you know, because once you keep ignoring it, that's when it just like keeps coming down. So anyways, basically I've been kind to myself today. I allowed myself to feel how I felt. I allowed myself to feel it. I went through it and I didn't dwell on it. You know,
I was kind to myself.
And that's the main thing.
I really was. It was a busy day, but it was a good day.
That's
and,
right.
I mean, I was proud of myself because I remained.
Dark outside quick though.
It did. I think it's about to storm. That's why. I remained positive throughout the day.
Absolutely.
And so
Conversations at work flowed nicely. It wasn't. It was just. We crack like we always do.
Yep,
We do what we have to do to get through the day. Busy or not, we do what we have to do to get through the day. So, I hope you all have been kind to yourself.
yes.
I hope your mental is great, and if it's
Yes.
not, I hope that you're doing what you have to do to get it great. And I hope you are doing very, very well, wonderfully well,
Wonderfully well.
and exceptionally well. So please tell a friend about It's Your Life, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. But mainly subscribe as well, because you want to be notified when your favorite twins, me, Natalie, the queen,
Me.
and her sidekick. When we're back on here to have a conversation with you. Who's she talking to?
She's not talking.
Anywho, you're right. I'm talking to my fam. Thank you.
Okay. Obviously, our time has come to an end.
Okay, it's time for
We are
bed.
tired.
Okay, so
We love
anyways,
y'all.
We do love y'all, and we